Is Carti falling off? No. No. Actually, that's a good question. Is Playboi Carti falling off? Let's go over, I think Lightesty posted this. I actually don't know how to say his name, but he posts a lot of opium content, and he is fast with it. Like all of the information you need or all the posts. But anyway, if you look at these monthly listeners, I believe the caption is Carti's Spotify stream, or sorry, this is monthly listeners, not streams. And so we have to take into account, because when we were talking about how Carti surpassed Uzi in monthly listeners, it's not necessarily just because of him, because he was on Utopia and he had the Weekend single where that song was already at like 100 million. Then I think Fiend is already at 100 million within a month or two that Travis Scott dropped it on his album. But like still, just the growth and the awareness of him after Whole Lotta Red. Again, this is 2020, so he had 8 mil around Whole Lotta Red time, and now he's boosted it up 38 mil. That's a difference of 30 million monthly listeners. So he literally has grown by doing nothing. So has he fallen off? The facts are right there. You can't fall off if your numbers are going up. Like when people start saying shit in the comments like such and such is falling off, I get it about like there's a difference between numbers sometimes, and because, you know, labels bought shit or like they're doing promo, and so yes, the numbers might be inflated a little bit, but like the actual conversation around the artist is lesser. But come on, I think we all know this next project that Carti drops is going to be selling like at least like 125, 150. Like it's gonna, if you're still growing, if it surpasses or it beats your last project's sales first week, and I know we don't like to talk about first week sales here, but it is an indicator of their growth. Like there's no way he's falling off. That's just crazy. First week sales don't mean anything. They really do though. They do. Like, I'm not talking about quality of music here. Like, I hate when people say it doesn't matter at all, because it does. If you're talking about the size of an artist, like that is the indicator. How big they are, how many streams are they getting? And yes, I know labels bought streams or whatever, but like if you're going from 100 to 200K first week, you got bigger, and therefore it's like a fact that it matters. Like, of course you don't care about the music because or like it doesn't equate to better music, but we're strictly talking about like how big they are. The label making Ken lose weight before dropping. Maybe they're just trying to put him on like a workout plan. They got Jaleel training him, and that's all they got to do. And then once he gets in shape, he starts getting all buff, he can do backflips on stage. They'll be like, okay, we can take you on tour, the Antagonist, and it'll sell more, because yeah, we're not dropping any new music, but like at least we got somebody who can do backflips. But I don't know, he's off his, well, if you're off the X, like you can start doing backflips, you get superpowers. I was walking outside by the water today for the super moon, the blue moon or whatever, and there was literally a dwarf that walked past us, and I was like, shit, they're definitely coming out here on the super moon to be gaining some of their powers, because I'm sure they got all these dwarves are magical. This is like when they accrue their power for the rest of the year until 2037, when the next blue moon comes. The crackheads boosted tonight. The crackheads, yo, they be mad athletic. They're doing popping wheelies and shit. I swear in Florida, that's all I see, just people hitting cars and shit with their bikes. That's true. Werewolves too. Johnny Saga says first week sales means something, but people put too much stock into it. Yeah, I agree. Like, an album could sell well, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was actually good. However, when we're talking about, like, you already get it. I already discussed that.